Okay, there you go. I'm not sure why, but it changed my my audio settings got changed for some reason. Cause I was definitely I'm like, what do you mean I'm muted? Nothing's muted. What are you talking about? So then I just had to go into my settings and like check it, and it turns out for whatever reason my monitor was my input device, question mark, so I had to do that, or change that to my quadcast. That was really weird. That's never happened before. Hope that doesn't mean I'm gonna have an issue. I hope there's no foreshadowing there. That'd be quite unfortunate, and it would make me sad. Is the music louder? Oh, okay, let me tweak that. Bell by Supreme. Ay. But yo, what's up, Helly? What's up, Burrito? What's up, Merc? Zeppo, nah, Fat Jesus, Alex, Fallen, Michaela, Jack, nah, Kiwi, Helen. Also, it's okay, Fat Jesus, man. You gotta pay your bills, man. You gotta work. Yeah, I hope you guys are all well. Hope you're doing well. Do that bounce. Boom. Yo, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for these, thank you for... Dude, what is up with my eye? What is it in my eye? What the fuck is going on? What is in my eye? Before, I hope you have stream. I hope you have a great day hope you have a great day at work, Mark. I hope your day goes well. That's what it was, freaking eyelash. I just did a quick impromptu surgery real quick. Nah, that makes it sound extreme. I noticed there was something like in my eye, and I just plucked it out real quick. I used to wear contacts all the time, so it makes it easy, you know? You got that coordination. Maybe I should have been a surgeon. I would have been a great surgeon. Also, hello, KMC. Welcome. Welcome to stream. Bye, Merc. Have a good one, my dude. Hope you have a good day at work. How's your day? My day's been pretty good. Got some work done earlier today. Yeah, got some work done earlier today. Responded to YouTube comments, responded to all the DMs that I gotta get back to, and now we're here. What do you mean? I'm very coordinated when it comes to sharp objects. Unless I'm cutting an apple. That's the only time. Yo, what's up, Laughing Stock? Other than that, I'm a very coordinated individual. Very coordinated individual. I have very steady hands, I promise. I like I said, I do impromptu surgery on myself like all the time for like random stuff. Like there was one time, I haven't had this issue in a hot minute, but one time I had it might be full warning, maybe a bit too TMI, but I had an ingrown toenail and it was like really bad. It was like hurting, just pressing like on my thumb, on my like toe was just hurting. So I was like, all right, time for some surgery. So I had to get don't do this at home, kids. I had to do surgery on my toe. We'll keep it at that. I had to do surgery. I won't go into detail, but I had to do surgery on my toe, and it came out very successful. The sleep aid was goated. I'm glad you enjoy that. Give that tell that to Merc. He was the one who gave me the idea to do a playlist. I kind of forgot that was a thing, and Merc reminded me. He's like, we should do playlists, and I'm like, okay, bet. Yo, hello Pete. What's up, Tasty? Hello. What's up, guys? Sounds like a productive day. Yeah. I mean, today's like my low-key work day kind of thing. I had no internet on Monday, which kind of well, like I technically had internet, but my landlord kind of forgot to pay the internet for 2 months. And so they like reduced our internet to like the bare bones. Like I'll just give you an idea. You know how like if you do like a internet speed test, you're gonna get like Mbps. I had 0.5 for download and I had 5 upload. I had nothing, literally no internet. And it's because our landlord forgot to pay the internet bill for 2 months, so they reduced it, which sucked because it pushed all my workload from Monday to Tuesday, other than like recording ASMR. Luckily that I can do without internet, so it wasn't that big of a deal for that. But like everything else I had planned for Monday, I had to move on to Tuesday. And then like I did that all yesterday, which wasn't bad per se, but it was just more work than I expected, and I had to kind of like rush some things that I normally wouldn't rush. So we'll see if it actually maybe is a big deal or not. Time will tell. You're early? Nice, Derp. Also, hello, Derp. I feel like I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Bye, Michaela. Have a good one. Bah. That's really low. 70 is the average, right? I wouldn't know if there is an average or not. It just really depends on what you use the internet for, right? Like, let me put it this way. If you don't work from home and like you don't really like do crazy stuff like watch 4K videos or anything like that, 50 is good. You're good for 50. But it also depends. How many people do you have in your house? Do you have a full family that uses the internet every night? Then maybe like 100 to like 500 would be the best for you. Oh God, I just brought out my like call center talk. What the fuck's wrong with me? For those who might not know, I used to work at a call center. I worked at a call center for 3 years, basically like fixing people's internet. So whenever your internet would go down, you call the company, that'd be me. I'd be the one talking to you. And yeah, that's basically, I would just like, people would always ask like, what's good for me? And I'm like, it just depends. What do you do? Like, if you play video games a lot, then you're probably gonna need a little bit faster internet. You know, are you watching like 4K? Because 4K takes up a lot of stuff. Do you upload a lot of things? You know, like let's say, because I would have to tell people always, for example, like, because people would get like confused about upload and download sometimes. So I would have to tell, like, so downloading is like I go on Netflix and I'm watching a movie. That's me downloading the movie from Netflix so I can watch it, right? While like, oh, you know what? I want to upload a video to YouTube, or I want to send a document to my Google file or my Google Drive. That's uploading, as I would explain it. And yeah. Ananda, how dare you? How dare you? Well, it's funny because I would actually get really, like, so occasionally we would unfortunately get really racist people sometimes, which I'm okay with those calls because that means that I just don't have to deal with them. Because like the first question they'd ask is, are you an American? Are you an American? And I'd be like, nope. And you're like, I want to speak to an American. I'm like, okay, you can hang up and call again. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, do you think we just have like direct lines to like, yes, let me send you an American agent? And like, nope, you can just hang up and call again. And then they would get more upset, and then they'd ask for a manager, and then my manager would have a hella broken accent because, well, they're in Mexico. I'm like, I was only one of the few people that I don't really have an accent to me. And they talked to my manager, and I remember there's one old dude one time. He's like, holy shit, is there a single American here? Because he like heard my manager, and my manager's accent was thick, like hella thick. So then he'd get more upset, and then I just hang up the call and move on. Like, some people were cool. Like, some people actually understood. Like, there was one time, like, they could just word it better maybe, because there was one lady I spoke to one time where she's like, are you an American? I'm like, no. And she's like, well, at least I can understand you, so that's a big plus in my book. And it's not that I'm like, like, and it's weird because she's like, I'm not racist or anything, but like, I just don't understand people like who are not Americans. They have such a thick accent. I can't understand them. And I'm like, well, you can word that differently, and I think that would probably help. Instead of saying, are you American? Or you could just say like, you know, hello, like, do you not have an accent? Or like, sorry, I just can't understand you. Stuff like that. I don't know. Like, they don't have to make it about like, oh, are you an American? But yeah. Because you stream at 2 a.m. I mean, having watched your stream for a while because you stream at 2 a.m. Jesus, I'm so sorry. Dude, everyone's time zone is so fuckery. That's why I try to stream at like different times. Like, for me, this is pretty early in the day. It just turned like 1 p.m. for me. I can't even understand it. It's 100% silly. It is very, very silly. It's really like, I don't know. People are weird. The thing is though, is that like something I remember having a conversation with one dude one time, and like he was from, I think, New York, and he was honestly like pretty chill dude, and we started talking about like that subject, And like, you can't be like all capitalism, right? Like, oh, we love our capitalism. Because not, maybe, just because there's a correlation doesn't mean there's a causation. But a lot of the people who would usually be like this, that are like, I want an American, are usually people from deep south, like deep south, middle of nowhere, like Kansas type places. Yo, what's up, Eric? Hello, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 12 months. Thank you for the 12 months. Hey. Thank you for the 12 months. Actually, let me go and just mute this real quick. But yeah, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you for the sub, my dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 12 months. Thank you so much for the 12 months. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, so like a lot of these people I would talk to that were usually like that, were like from deep south areas, right? Not saying, again, just because there's a correlation doesn't mean there's a causation. Who knows? But I was talking to a dude there one time, and yo, Derp, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Twitch side, my dude. Oh, KMC, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, I was talking to him. He's like, we're all crazy about like bringing back the jobs to, the US, but that's going to increase like, the cost of it. And that's not a free market, but we want a free market as well. If you want a free market, you have to accept the consequences of a free market, which is outsourcing usually. And then like, I don't know, he was a really chill dude, and we just had like a really deep talk about like economy. It was really interesting. Like, you would occasionally get these people who would like just be like very insightful on things. Like, there was another time too, I spoke to a doctor who worked on, like, again, take it with a grain of salt because obviously I can't really verify these people, but like, he was telling me about, the COVID vaccine because he worked on it. And, I was telling him how like realistically, like COVID wasn't like as deadly as it could have been. Right? Like, let's put it this way. Like, the thing that made COVID so deadly was how easily you were able to spread it. But it wasn't that deadly, right? But let's say we took Ebola with like a 99% like death rate, and like then we took the infection rate of COVID and put them together. Now that's fucking deadly. And I remember mentioning that to him, and he was like, yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. It's not as deadly as it could have been. Is that people just don't really take precautions. And sometimes it's just literally luck of the draw. Just your body just can't handle it. Like, it's like the flu. People die from the flu all the freaking time, right? So yeah, I don't know. You would get really, really interesting conversations, but then sometimes you would get like really deranged individuals. There's like one time, there was this dude who was like from Northern California, and he was telling me how it should be illegal to hit your kids, and that's like what's missing in society is discipline, and it could be fixed if we're allowed to hit our kids again. And I'm like, yeah, sure, man, yeah, totally agree with you. And I remember like this call got really long. Like, it was like a 1 hour call. And I remember my manager messaging me being like, hey man, like, why is your call taking so long? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like, I can't get this guy to hang up. Because I guess like that's when they were really trying to like cut down on call volume. And even like person from headquarters was messaging my managers like, why is this call taking so long? And then like they got into my call, and as soon as they joined the call just kind of listen and see what was happening, he goes like, there's Nazis everywhere. They're everywhere. They're in our government, they're in our libraries. And then like the manager messaged me, he's like, okay, you have nothing to worry about. HQ just heard the call. Like, you could just just do your best, you got this. And I was like, please let me leave. I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, these deranged people, dude. COVID death rate was deadly for certain minorities and the elderly, but so is the flu. So yeah, as you said, it was very easy to spread. Yeah, I mean, that's what made COVID so like deadly. It was the ability to spread so quickly. That was what made it deadly, right? Is COVID mainly like it only really affected people who already had prior like issues. Right? Whether that be maybe obesity, or, they were a smoker, or they had a weak immune system, things like that, Also, hello Nova. Welcome, welcome. What's up, my dude? I would call that guy room, dude. Yeah, no, he 100% was. Well, that's what I mean. I like, again, not to say like correlate causation versus correlation. It could be that maybe that just like I don't know, the type of service we gave, which was DSL. And DSL is like bottom of the barrel internet. Like DSL works off copper lines. And the only reason this works is because a lot of these people live in the middle of nowhere, like super rural. Just kind of give you an idea, like the type of internet speeds they would get. They would be lucky if they can get 12 down and 1 up. That would be luck. Sometimes like the only thing we could offer these people is like 1 down and 1 up. Right. And I remember like sometimes too, they were so rural where you're just like, yeah, we can't, like, we're losing money having you. So we're just gonna like stop providing internet to that area. And people would get upset at us because the thing is they would get upset like, oh, why is my internet, like, it should be better than this. But we're just like this is the only thing we can offer. And then sometimes we'd just be like, we don't make any money off here anymore. So we're just gonna cancel the service altogether. So like, yeah, it was rough. Have you checked out my comment on your teasing until his brain discombobulated that has 3 hags? I respond to all the comments today on my YouTube, unless it's a new comment. If it's a new comment, I haven't seen it. If it's an old comment, like from a couple days ago, that one, then I should have responded to it because I responded to all the comments before stream. I haven't heard of COVID in forever. Well, I know COVID is starting to become a new thing again here in Mexico. My mom had it like a couple weeks ago because I remember like dude, I love my mom, but sometimes, man, like, I don't know what goes through her head, but she was like, God, I can't smell anything or taste anything, and I'm like coughing all the time. This is so weird. Like I've never had this happen to me before, and I'm like, that's COVID. And she's like, well, we don't know that. And I'm like, that's literally the symptoms of COVID. What are you talking about? Like, that's literally COVID. And she's like, well, they say that, but this could really be anything. And I'm like, what? I was fucking losing it out here. And I'm just like, you know what, whatever. This isn't like, I just don't care enough. I don't care enough. Like, this isn't that big of a deal to me. I don't know what else to say. Annoys me about LSAC, you almost never get the advertised speeds. Well, I mean, in fairness, Helsing, because that used to be an issue as well, is that you're right, but also a lot of people don't optimize it to get their speeds correctly. Because I used to see this a lot, right? So like, to really get the advertised speeds, you would have to you really have to go out of your way as a customer, which you could argue that like the company is cheating that, but at the same time they count on that. For example, like I remember one time I had a call about exactly that, like, hey, I'm not getting my advertised speeds. Okay, no problem, let's take a look. So the first thing I would usually do when I ever get those calls is that, so I would see how many devices are connected to the internet. And I remember seeing like there's probably like 24 different things connected at the time, and someone was downloading like I don't know, an update of Call of Duty or Call of Duty the game. I'm not sure which one it was, but I'm like, yeah, this is the reason why, because you have like this many devices that are connected. They're all taking this amount of bandwidth. Like, no wonder your internet is slow. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And they're like, well, I don't think that's that reason. And I'm like, well, like, I think it kind of is, but okay, this is what we'll do then. Let me go ahead and boot off every single device off your internet. We'll change the password, kick everything off. We'll connect one device on there, so then we can go ahead and run a Wi-Fi test. So we did that. And they're like, well, it's a lot better, but it's still not what I'm supposed to be getting. And I'm like, well, it's because you're on Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi will never be as fast as Ethernet. That is a simple truth. Not to mention, too, it depends on your cable as well. Right? Like, if you have a really bad, like an old Ethernet cable, of course you're not going to get the advertised speed. Luckily, that wasn't an issue because they did have a Cat6 cable. So I told them, like, pull out your laptop, go ahead and connect that with the Ethernet, and let's go ahead and run a speed test. We run the speed test, and they're like, oh, now we're getting the advertised speed. And I'm like, well, there you go. So it just, I don't know, there's so many nuances to it that sometimes you're right. Sometimes it is like the company, like, fucking you over. Other times it's just customer just not knowing any better. There is one lady, dude, oh my god, I just remembered this call one time. I just remembered another lady, crazy lady. So actually, I remembered one of my first calls I ever took was this crazy lady. She and I don't know how these people function. I really don't have any idea, because like, how can you live? How can you be like, I think she was 24. And I'm like, I don't know how you can live and not like use technology like, yo, what's up, Plazzy? Technology like this. But so one of the first calls I ever took was a technician came out to fix her internet, and he decided to replace the modem. He replaced the modem. And so that fixed the internet, except the fact that like, it's not his job to like hook up all your like appliances back to the internet. That's your job. You know, I would tell people this, like, yeah, like I get it, but if you're going to buy internet from us, you have that expectation that you know how to use it. It's like going to a car dealership, right? You don't buy a car and then ask the dealership how to drive it. No, you just have that expectation that you know how to drive it. And basically what happened was that like, she called us really being really angry, saying like, none of my devices are connected back to the Wi-Fi. Like, I demand that you get that tech to come back and connect all my devices back to the Wi-Fi. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's not our job. Like, our job is to make sure your internet's working. That is it. Nothing else, nothing more. And she got really upset at me and just started cussing me out, being like, no, that is your job. That is your job to connect all my devices back to the Wi-Fi. And I'm like, it's really not our job. Like, again, you have that expectation that you know how to use this properly, right? Like, for example, like we're not Apple technicians. We can't tell you like, I mean, I know how, right? But like me trying to like help someone like connect their Apple, like their iPhone to the Wi-Fi, like some of like, because that's what I used to do at first. I would help some of these people try to do that, but then I'd turn into a 2-hour call. And like, again, that's not my job. It is simply just not my job to do that. And so then I would like tell these people like, I'm sorry, like that's just not our job. And I remember she ended up hanging up on me. There was another lady one time too, where she's like, she was talking about the internet speed, and she's like, you know, this speed should be on all my devices, not just one, or just like, it should be like running at this like at all times, you know, it shouldn't. I'm like, no, it's like internet speed is like, it's like a pie, right? The more devices you have, the more like bandwidth each device is going to take, or a bigger slice of the pie the device is going to take. Like if you have 300 down, that's for you to share among all your devices. Like it's not meant for every device to have that. And she's like, no, that's not right. You're incorrect. And I'm like, that's literally how it works. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like I guess you just don't know how to use the internet. Like I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna go. Might stop by. All right, KMC, thank you for coming, my dude. Thank you for the follow, and you have a great day. Okay. Bana. Also, what's up, Texas Twin Cuddler? Your mom got COVID. It's okay. She got through it. She's fine now, I think. She like still has a cough, but she's fine. But yeah, man, dude, I just like some of these people I would talk to, dude. I don't know how they're like they're functioning in life. I am home from the works. Nice. Welcome home, Art. Hope work went well. Makes us like not caring to learn. I mean, you're not wrong, Texas. I think that's probably a big influence as well. Is like trying to keep up with tech trying to keep up with daily tech is kind of impossible. It just is. Like trying to keep up with everything is just kind of impossible. But I do think that like, again, you do need to have like a minimum, if you're going to use technology, right? Or like you're going to use like smartphones, you're going to use Wi-Fi, internet, you do need like a basic knowledge of it, right? I actually just remembered another call. This lady I did help because she was elderly. And like, yeah, I still have that same opinion. Like if you're going to have internet, like you need to have that basic understanding of how to use it, right? If you're going to purchase it. But this lady had no idea. So I remember this elderly lady, it's like super elderly lady. Actually, this is probably one of my last calls. Like this was maybe before I got laid off. Like it was 3 months before I got laid off, probably. This was a really long call because she just, I don't know, she just didn't really know much better. But so I guess her neighbor told her that she should have internet. And she's like, I do? And she's like, you should. And so she called us. She's like, hey, I'm told I should have internet. Where's my internet? And so I kind of took a look at her account and I'm like, well, you do have internet. She's like, no, I don't. And I'm like, yes, you do. She's like, no, I don't. And I'm like, yes, you do. So then we spent like the next hour looking for her modem. until we finally found it, because she had a landline and her landline had to go through the modem as well. So I'm like, I know for a fact you have it. You can't tell me you have it, because if you didn't have it, we wouldn't be talking right now. So I know you definitely have it. So then it took like almost like an hour to look for the modem. Then we finally found the modem, and then I told her like, okay, there's the username, there's a password. Now you have to go on to, I don't know what she was using, if it was a computer or like a TV. I think she was using a TV. And I told her like, okay, now you got to go into your settings. And at that point, like, she just kind of gave up, and like, is there anyone who can come do this for me? And I'm like, no, we don't really have that policy. I mean, like, we technically did, but we tried to avoid it as much as we can, because if they really wanted someone to come to just like connect the Wi-Fi for them to the device, that'd be a $90 fee, because yeah, again, it's connecting Wi-Fi, right? So I kind of told her like, we don't have that, and like, if you want, like, ask your neighbor. Like, I'm sure there's a neighbor that will gladly help you with that. And that's kind of where the call ended in a nutshell. So I'm hoping they figure that out. But like, again, like, I don't know. Where knowing tech is like a wizard. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, man, there's some crazy tech out there, dude. Oh, so what's up, Poncham? Big tech likes to make things more simple so people don't have to learn. You're not wrong, right? And that's why, like, when you have like issues, people don't know how to fix them. And like, a big thing in my opinion too is like, at least for me, like how I know how to like just fix like my PC or fix whatever. Google is literally your best friend for fixing whatever. Like, oh, your PC blue screened, there's going to be an error code at the bottom. Copy that, paste it into Google, and there you go. Or you can look at the logs. Look the logs on your PC. Like, you don't know how to look up the logs? Bet. How do I look up the logs on my PC? Google. Like, Google's your best friend for troubleshooting. That's something I've just learned. And then after a while, you just tend to see the same things over and over and over. The reason I say that is just because, like, I help a lot of people on subreddit sometimes, on the PC subreddit, and I don't know. It's just like a hobby of mine. I've always enjoyed helping people with their PCs. And before I used to get paid for it, but now I don't. But I still enjoy it. A good intro to tech. Watch the first scene of Perfect Blue, or the first of Serial Experiments, Lennon. I've never heard of those. Where are those on? Are those like on Hulu or like Amazon? Show Adeptus Mechanicus. Honestly, Plaz, you're not wrong. The Omniscia. Me coding is like 50 Google tabs at all times. Yeah, man. Like, again, like, that's the thing, right? Like, Google's your best friend with troubleshooting or anything technology. Across my state, so I wouldn't be my tech dude. Yeah. Luckily, I'm not like that anymore. I used to get calls like that quite often, but I just stopped replying from like family members. Other than like immediate stuff, like I guess I don't know what you would call it, but I have a mesh network set up with like 6 routers, I guess, all connected throughout the home that just talk to each other and spread the Wi-Fi everywhere. Actually, yeah, I get Wi-Fi like down the street. I think I might have went overkill, but better to be overkill than not. Google, yes, it is 100% of it. It really is. Like, it really is an S tier problem solving strat. Like, whenever I'm not sure about anything, Google, and I usually can figure it out after a bit. So you like being a nerd? Yes. I mean, I wear glasses, so I am 4 eyes. I love being a nerd. I take pride in that. I am very much a nerd. I mean, it's the same thing here. Like, people get really intimidated about building PCs, because I'll get like DMs from some of you sometimes about PC stuff. And honestly, I just tell them, dude, just, you know, watch videos on it, read manuals. Like, that's just kind of how you, like, you know how to learn stuff, right? Like, my first PC ever, I bought a pre-build, but then, like, I remember the first time I changed out the RAM of my pre-build, dude, my hand was shaking. I was so fucking nervous. But then, like, after a while, you just get used to stuff. Now you just, like, it almost feels like you're yanking things out of your PCs. Like, whatever. And not to mention, just watch videos. You get used to it after a while. It's not that bad, I promise. Yo, what's up, Hydra? It's okay, man. If you need to sleep, Hydra. Sleep is important. Do you ever watch Full Metal? Of course. I fucking love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Definitely top 5 animes of all time, in my opinion. Oh, gotcha. I thought those were like shows or something. I am growing out my hair, by the way. Venti. Yo, you're gonna get venti braids? Yo, let's go. I know your OC, Nova, has venti braids, and that's something I've always liked about your OC, is the fact that they have like the venti braids. I thought they're kind of legit, in my opinion. Yeah, no, venti braids are kind of legit. They're pretty fucking legit. You saw my OC? Yeah, I've seen your OC. Whenever you post it on self promo, I've occasionally lurked on your streams. But yeah, no, I've seen your OC. We need to go to sleep. I hope it's well. Oh, thank you. I don't know, dude. I've been like really enjoying sleep as of late, or trying to get into sleep. I've been napping a lot more. Oh no. Oh, is that not your OC? My streams are so low quality. What? Dude, everyone starts somewhere, man. Trust me, it's really not about like the low quality of it. I promise you. I promise you. Like, the fact that like there's some people who are like have like 100, 500, 600,000 viewers that would be considered like super low quality streams, that should tell you more. Right. The thing is, like, the thing about like streaming, and this is something like I've kind of just learned by watching other people, and I guess maybe a little bit of personal experience, is that people are gonna come here for you. They're not really gonna come here for like, you know, oh, if you have fireworks or you have a super pretty OC, like, yeah, that's gonna help maybe in the short term, but in the long term, it's not really gonna help. Like, at the end of the day, like, you gotta build a platform where people just are gonna be in, like, are going to be able to enjoy being around you. You know, you create a community where people talk in your Discord, or people like want to watch your videos and things like that. And just trying to go strictly off like Twitch is just, I mean, it's possible, but it's really hard to do, right? But usually I just find that's like the best way to go about it. But yeah. I was super last stream though. It's okay. Look, man, it happens, dude. Okay, one of my first, you guys remember Mixer? When that was still a thing, I was streaming one time and I forgot I was streaming. That was when I was trying to like dip in my toes in the streaming space a little bit, and I forgot I was streaming, and I live streamed my entire like credit card because I was buying a Fortnite skin. So yeah, luckily I had no viewers, so it didn't matter. It did not matter that I fucking live streamed my entire credit card. So yeah. You're such a dork, am I? Yes. Single digit IQ. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. I do like to be number one. 100% pocket. Well, that's something I've seen previously with people, is that like it can boost viewers, but I don't think it's the end of the day type thing, you know? Because I've seen people get obsessed where like, oh, I need, like, for me to be successful in the streaming space, I need this type of avatar, or I need a 2D avatar, or I need these toggles. And like, I've seen people pour thousands of dollars into their equipment or like OC, and then they like still go nowhere, right? So like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it kind of like, it feels like it would make sense, you know, by improving your like stream quality, you would do better, but that's not really how it works, right? It's just kind of not. Like, again, this avatar, like, I took the body, the torso, I took that off of a VTubing program, a free VTubing program. The hair I bought from a website. Same with the shirt. Well, the shirt I got for free. I got these, and my shorts are like free assets I got from a random website. And I put it together in Unity, and then boom, this is what I have. And then once I started making money, I started like upgrading my stuff, you know? Like, I got the iPhone for like, so I can do like, blink and like do all these like crazy expressions, right? But yeah, so I don't know. That's kind of my opinion on it. Just because like I knew a dude too, like, oh my God. Like, he tried really hard for a year, but like he just wasn't, like, I don't know. He also wasn't niche. Like, he played Warzone at the top of like when Warzone was like everywhere, right? Like, so he like, I remember he would show me, he poured like thousands of dollars into his equipment, and I'm like, all right, man, like, you are getting so overkill with everything. No worry, you're gonna get, I mean, yeah, it's whatever. Like, I kind of go with the flow. For me, Twitch is one of those things where like, it's still like a side thing for me, if that makes sense. But I've slowly been upgrading it as like time has gone on. Yo, hello, welcome to stream. What's up? This takes me back to when your monitor would randomly tweak. Oh yeah, they go, yeah, they randomly tweak. Yeah, literally. You want to be successful, you need to be a yapper. That's also true. You need to be a yapper. That's also very true. Just talk. Whatever it may be, intrusive thoughts. Like, you know, I really, really want pickle ice cream. Delicious. Give me all the sprinkles. You know, I'm gonna do something degen. Mix the rainbow and the chocolate sprinkles together. Pickle juice ice cream, delicious. Give me by the spoonful. Actually, give me a gallon of it. Well, can you measure ice cream in gallons? Is that how you measure? Or I guess it's ounces, right? Yeah. You're very natural when talking. Well, I used to work customer service, right? So like that's something you'd have to get like really good at, to be honest. Like when I used to work at like, I used to be very antisocial, like extremely antisocial. And it's just because I didn't really know how to interact with people properly. And the thing that kind of changed that for me was working customer service jobs. I worked at Olive Garden. I worked at the bagel place. And like those, you're forced to interact with people. You just kind of are. And I just got very good at interacting with people. I just kind of know how to talk to people now for the most part. Yeah. Pickle ice cream. Yeah, pickle ice cream. I hope you stub your toe next Tuesday. Joke's on you. I stub my toe every other Tuesday already. That's too far. Nah. Pickle ice cream. Pickle ice cream. Pickle ice cream. Pickle ice cream. Okay, look. This is your choices. You get either pickle ice cream or buffalo sauce ice cream. Pick your poison, all right? Dottie's a proud socialist. Red dot? A red dot set? Or what do you mean? Pistachio? Nope, you gotta pick one. There's no either. Neither is not an option. You pick one. Okay, fine. You want another option? I'll give you another option. Blue cheese ice cream. There you go. Pickle juice ice cream, buffalo sauce ice cream, or blue cheese ice cream. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. I demand. Oh, socialist Dottie, yes. I'm the captain. No, you're not the captain now. You are not the captain now. How dare you? Sounds the least bad. Oh, see? We got a contender right there. See? I think actually that could be potentially fire, in my opinion. Also, welcome, Ash. I choose the poison then. There is no poison. Those are the only three. I said pick your poison within those three, all right? Those are your three you get to pick from. It tastes amazing. Does it taste amazing? I don't know about that. I'm just joking here. I don't think it actually tastes that good. You hate pickles? Pickles are so good though. I fucking love pickles, man. I used to buy pickles, like those tiny miniature pickles, and I'm like, yum. So fucking good and tasty. He's called Scarlet in red, as in red. Well, you know, the thing about Scarlet is I know that means that's like a shade of red, but I never cared for that. I just think Scarlet sounds cool, and I like polka dots, so like, you know, Dottie Scarlet. Can you pick my poison? Yeah, sure, you get blue cheese ice cream. Bolognese ice cream. Oh, I love bolognese. Delicious. Penne alla vodka ice cream. Oh, God. Oh, and make it chunky with the pasta. So, like, you don't completely, like, you cut up the pasta into, like, pieces, and you make the ice cream chunky with the pasta. Oh, genius right here. Genius in the making. Scarlet's a girl name, too. It is. But I just like the way Scarlet sounds. I've always liked the name of it. I am aware. I am glad, Plazzy, your skills of observation are outstanding. Well, pasta ice cream. There's some Reddit food crime. I don't know what you're talking about, Art. It's a fucking genius idea, okay? You just can't appreciate the genius behind it. All right, there's no crime here, all right? We live in a free society where I will gladly make this and sell this and force feed this to every single one of you. I don't like sour much anymore. That's fair. I like sour things. It just depends for what. Starting to get angry? Well, tell them. You know what I'm gonna do then? I'm gonna go to Italy and make a pizza ice cream too, since we're at it. Why not? I mean, honestly, if you really want to try blue cheese ice cream, just put like your blue cheese in the fridge and make it a little bit stiffer, and boom, blue cheese ice cream. Easy. I think you may be a bit feminine. This might not be noticeable. Of course. Doesn't sound too bad. You think so? Well, we could try that then. That wouldn't be that bad. Oh, you don't remind me. You remember those like jelly beans that would like some of them like you'd get like a pack of them and they'd be like some would taste really bad and some taste would really good. Like the secret jelly bean taste ones. That's what it reminds me of. If I'm locked in a cell like a gremlin, yo, bet. All right, sellers for everyone. Flaming hot Cheeto. Ooh, Hydra. I like where you're going at this. That'd be interesting. Actually, I don't think that'd be bad. I'm kind of like picturing it in my head. I think the Flaming Cheetos ice cream, I think that is very doable. Very doable in my opinion. Oh, I know, Nova. I know. There's a guy on TikTok that'll randomly pop up on my feed every so often where it's like trying to piss off every Italian in Italy. So what he'll do is like he'll order like a pizza and then ask for ketchup and then spray ketchup all over it. Or like another time he was at a pizza restaurant, took out a can from his backpack of pineapples, opened it, and then put pineapples on his pizza. And he would just like hold it. He would just have a 360 camera of like everyone staring at him with like this horror in their eyes. Daddy, I want to throw you down a well. Well, I'll throw you down a well. Garlic ice cream is the best. Oh, mayo on pizza. The fuck? I thought you were going to say mayo ice cream. That'd be interesting. Harry Potter jelly beans. Is that what they were? That's vile. Isn't it? Oh, no, that's the best. 10 out of 10. We eat delicious today. I hope you eat delicious, Kiwi. I hope you do. Or actually, Kiwi, wait, do you want me to call you Pocket or Kiwi? Or do you not care? Yo, sweet lavender pie. Hello, hello. Snail ice cream? I don't know about snail. I've tried snail before, and it is not that... I can't. That is like where I put my foot down, actually. Snail ice cream, no. It is absolutely fucking atrocious. Espargo, whatever it's called. I don't know how people can actually enjoy that. In my opinion, that is one of the most disgusting foods I've ever tried in my life. Because when I used to work at that Italian restaurant, we had a special with escargot, and oh my, it was nope, it was atrocious. And I would literally tell people, I'm like, because I didn't want people complaining to me about like the food, so like people would sometimes try to order it or to like ask me like what I thought of it, and I kind of been like whispered, because my manager, like, he'd get pissed if I said this in front of him. I kind of would whisper to them, I'm like, I don't order it, just don't order it. And now I'm gonna push them towards like the garlic bread. Yo, Zeppo, thank you for the gifted sub. 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 The garlic bread was really fucking good, because the escargot was $13 and the garlic bread was $9. So I just push them towards that. I'm like, if you really want something, just get the garlic bread, or get the garlic bread and maybe get the I can't remember the name of the appetizer, but they were basically like mozzarella sticks but in ball form. Those are really good too. But yeah, no, escargot, fucking disgusting. Actually, I don't think we ever had that special afterwards, because it sold really poorly, and usually like sometimes people wouldn't really complain about it, but they just would not finish it. Cheese ball, yeah, basically just cheese ball, basically just mozzarella sticks ball form. Mozzarella balls, yeah, basically, yeah, honestly. You can, Joe, you can call me my love. Okay, I'll keep that in mind then, Kiwi. Or I guess, I don't know. I'll just go by Pocket. It's easier that way, maybe. I didn't mozzarella balls were so fucking good. They were so good. The only problem is they didn't really give you a lot of them. It was like, I think it was like probably like $10 for like 5 balls, but they weren't even that big. They were pretty small. Let's see. Sometimes a big complaint we would get is there'd be a certain drink from the drink menu that you can get, which was more, you wouldn't get a lot of drink, but it was more to be like, oh, this looks so cool, and people would always record it like, oh, look at me, I'm so cool. But it'd basically be like a mixed drink, just like think of like the typical white girl mixed drink, right? And then at the bottom we would put dry ice, and then would get like super, like, you know, I don't know what the thing is called, but like the chilled air would come out and people would be like, oh my god, it's so cool. But it'd be so expensive. It'd be like $21 for like this tiny drink that you could probably like it'd be the equivalent almost to like a shot and a half of mixed drinks. And people would get upset at that sometimes. And I'm like, I don't even tell you, like you ordered it. And like we made it clear on the menu, in fairness. Like we told you how many ounces you were getting, but like it was in really small letters, so people probably wouldn't notice. Another one, did we get any other complaints? A big complaint we would get is because of how often, like we were full very, very often, or like most of the time we were really full, you would only get 2 hours at your table. Basically after 2 hours, we basically like have to kick you out. Or if you arrived late, we would tell you like, hey, you don't really have time for like dessert. So you can order like an entree, an appetizer, but dessert you can't because you arrived late. And that's something we would actually tell them when they ever got a reservation. We'd be like, you have to make sure you get here on time, because if you're not here on time, we cannot guarantee your spot or just you having all 3 courses. Have you ever had a Scotch egg? No. The problem is Italian restaurants trying to sell French food. You're not wrong. Well, keep in mind too, Helsing too, is the fact that the owners were Greek. They weren't even Italian. So there's that too. What videos do you have coming out soon? Well, today I have one coming out, which is a yandere video. If you're subbed to my Patreon, you probably already saw it, which I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't, it comes out on YouTube at 3 p.m. or in about an hour. 3 p.m. my time, so yeah, in about an hour. It's a yandere video. A lot of people have asked for that one in the past, so I'm like, well, let me get back to it and give it a shot. And well, I hope you enjoy it. And then, yeah. Fuck, there's something in my eye, dude. If you come late, that's on 100%. People would still get upset though. People would get upset, and that's just a simple truth. People would get upset at that because, unfortunately, like I feel like sometimes people don't really know how busy like it can be. Like we're on a schedule, right? That's the reason we have reservations. And people would get upset, like, what do you mean I can't? You know, because if like, okay, let's say that we let you stay that extra hour to finish whatever you want to do. Now the other table that was supposed to have that table after you is going to also get pushed back. And the other table gets pushed back and it gets pushed back and everyone gets pushed back, you know? So Greek selling Italian food sounds like the start of a bad joke. I mean, they were really successful. They made a lot of money. Like their food was really good. It was really, really good, but it was very overpriced, in my opinion. Like a bowl of penne alla vodka was $23, and that was extremely overpriced, in my opinion. A lot of the food there was very tasty, just really overpriced. Like one of our, I always joke with returning customers because like we'd have our special of the year, which was what the fuck was it? It was. You get a crab, a stuffed lobster tail with I think it was an 8-ounce steak it was. I don't remember the type of steak it was though. But it would be like an 8-ounce steak with a lobster tail, which was $50. Talk about fun. And then you get like mashed potatoes or like vegetables on the side. Talk about fucking overpriced. Like holy shit, $50 for an 8-ounce steak and a 5-ounce lobster tail. Ooh, that talk about it fucking expensive. I mean, it's not unusual, but in my opinion, that's like really overpriced. And I think it's just because like I also got to see the prices on what they ordered too. Like we tell them like we were told to just, if anyone asked, we always made the pasta at home, but we didn't. We had someone come in the morning and make the pasta. There are some things we would do at home. Like I remember one time this customer, like I worked a lot of morning shifts, right? So or like lunch shifts. So like I know for a fact some foods they made there like by hand. And I remember there's one lady, well maybe it wasn't a guy, I don't remember, but he was so adamant that our mashed potato we were ordering from like a company, and I'm like, no, we make it here. And he's like, no you don't lie to me. And I'm like what do you mean? I literally see them. Like usually I'll have that for lunch. They'll usually give me like a bowl of it if I ask. Like we literally make it every morning. Like I don't know what to tell you. And like I know because they also at the end of the day they'd throw it out because yeah, we just wouldn't keep it. Let's see. One of the best tables I ever had was a 5 table. It was on a Tuesday, and it was a depressive Tuesday because no one came in. So I think that day I only had like 3 tables, but I made like $120 off them from tip. They're great. Lobster's so overpriced, so how easy they are to catch. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. And so is crab. Yeah, they're pretty expensive, yeah. Nice to like yanderes. Yanderes were fun. That was a fun video to record. I look forward to it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. It's not even, I mean, it's not difficult to cook. And they're not really like, well, like the reason I say it's overpriced is because it wasn't very filling. And I think that was the problem, is that like, at least for me, and I even had this conversation with, I think it was you, Helsing, where like when I'm going out to a restaurant, I want to be full by the end of it. If I am not full by the end of it, for me, it wasn't that good. Because I'm like, if I'm going out to eat for an experience, that's a whole different story, right? Because you know how like sometimes there's going to be those restaurants where they have like a show with going along with it? Like, yeah, you know what you're getting into, right? You're probably not going to be full by the end of it. And like, that's also the thing about that restaurant, is like a lot of it was the atmosphere. Is like, I remember sometimes like we would get complaints about that, and our manager would be like, well, do they realize they're also paying for the atmosphere, not just the food? And I'm like, yeah, but like people usually go to a restaurant to get full, right? And we don't really make it clear either that like, oh yeah, you're paying for the atmosphere, you're not really paying for like the food. But yeah, king crab, is king crab hard to catch? I don't really know too much about that. My inner traumas are very happy. I hope you enjoy it. More coffee. Yeah, what's up, Dragon? That's why portions are large. Well, I mean, and not just, I mean, I wouldn't say just because like portions are large. I just want to be full. If I'm going to a restaurant, I want to be full by the end of it. That's reasonably priced too, right? Because what I mean is more like those fancy ass restaurants that like they have like this tiny piece of like, I don't fucking know. They have like one scallop with a little bit of sauce and then one leaf on top, and like, here's your dinner, enjoy. Like, nah, it's not about being overly like proportions being too big. It's like, that's not reasonable. But I wouldn't expect to be fulfilled afterwards. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like fancy restaurants, like they're just overpriced for that, in my opinion too. You sound like my grandma. Yes. Yo, thank you for the hydrate, Twin Cuddler. Yeah, I mean basically Texas. Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, like during the Christmas time, you like, each room was its own theme, and like we'd go crazy on those rooms. Like again, like typical atmosphere, I don't think it's that crazy, to be honest, but like the atmosphere for the individual rooms, that was fucking nutty. Like they like I don't want to like give out the name of the restaurant because I don't want to like, you know, dox myself potentially, but like that, I will say that during like the holidays, that might actually be worth it just to pay to just be there, because like we went out of like our way crazy to do that. And like we were forced, like employees were basically, we were required to do a holiday shift, basically just putting up ornaments and putting up everything, and like they were pretty fucking crazy. But during like the normal like year, or during normal time, like paying for the atmosphere, I don't think is really reasonable, in my opinion. Yo, Yerzen, what's up, man? Welcome to stream. Hope you've been well. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. What about the other way? A connoisseur, I see. Well done. Well, thank you. How is the action fit by my subscribe for 2 months straight? I don't know. I don't tell you, man. It'd be like that sometimes, you know? Can you say that you work? I did not work at McDonald's. I would never want to work on a McDonald's chain. Oh, maybe. I want to work in the back. I wouldn't want to work in the front. What kind of lore myself have I been missing out on? Not much. Well, I was just talking about my experiences working at the call center and working at the restaurant. We were going to play The Witcher 3, but we've just been talking the entire time. And I'll be honest, I've been enjoying this talk with you guys, so. It is what it is, you know? Oh, but to be honest, it's time, but I realize a lot of the times, like, 10, 12 means per evening, but so many fine restaurants look fanny and taste mediocre. €5 per food. Well, that's what I mean. Like, honestly, like here, if like Mexico, for example, you can get like 5 pesos for like a taco. That's so fucking cheap. So fucking cheap. So yeah, even like there's another like place nearby, like kind of like maybe it's like a 10-minute drive from where I am. It's like I think it's like 130 30 pesos for 5 tacos al pastor tacos with everything, and you also get like a free appetizer with it, which is like grilled onions, and then you also get chili on the side, a bowl of chili. So like that's so worth it. But just sometimes like I get it. Like again, there's gonna be those fancy like restaurants that have like, you know, here's a scallop, one individual scallop with this crazy asparagus sauce with this one piece of leaf on the side, and then like this edible plant you could also eat. Like I get it, fancy, but it's not gonna fill me up. Food is just good and cheap, yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes. I've been to some, well, I guess pubs are different from bars. Well, I mean, they're basically the same thing, but I've been to some bars where I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? I'm like, no wonder you don't sell any food. Anyway, it's late times and stuff. See you next month. All right, yours then. Have a good one, my dude. Thank you for coming. Dude, I love curry. I fucking love curry. Curry's so good. You had scallop meal yesterday? Yeah, scallops are really good. They changed me 20 for a slice of pizza, not even the whole pizza. That's insane. $22 for a slice of pizza? That's fucking nutty. Yeah, it must have been a super fancy fucking pizza then. I think curry is like one of my like definitely favorite foods that I wish I could have more often, but I don't have it that often. It's just like, I almost fell out of my chair. Curry is just so fucking good, and it's so hard to make here in Mexico unless you find like a restaurant. Even the restaurants here though are really overpriced. Like one time I wanted to order I wanted to go to a curry restaurant, but just for like one bowl or like I guess one plate of like curry and everything, or the dish itself was like 1,000 pesos. I'm like, what the fuck? And just give you an idea, 1,000 pesos is probably like $40, maybe between 40 to $50 US. So I'm like, I don't think it's that worth it. Like, what the fuck? Yo, Musky, hello. You guys so like I can't even like lobster. I've always wanted to try them. Are you allergic, Hydra? Probably like 75 for dude. Apple. Oh my god, I forgot about Applebee's, man. I forgot those exist. Haven't had curry in a while. I hope to come across it. The curry is so good, especially like coconut curry or like red curry, yellow curry. So many curries. I'm allergic. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Like I don't know. I love sushi too much. I love seafood. Yeah, Applebee's is a restaurant. I'll be honest, it's a pretty mediocre restaurant. If you know what Chili's is, it's basically like Chili's, but just Applebee's. In chat like a month ago? Yeah, of course, Moski, I do remember that. Tikka masala is really good. I don't know what Chili's is. Fuck. What's a good... I don't know. I don't really know how to explain other than that. Like... It's just think of it like a typical fat like restaurant chain that's like, yeah, it's not that crazy. It's just not a like crazy restaurant. Funny story about Chili's. One time I was like with a group of friends. I don't know where the fuck we were, but we went to a restaurant and there was like 5 of us and we ordered only like one appetizer. Like, that was so fucked. This poor fucking lady. Like, I don't even know why we went in here. Because I remember feeling bad for the server. I was like, look, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't know we were coming here, and I brought no money, and we only had one appetizer. Like, I'm so sorry. We tried to leave her, like, a decent tip for that. Like, we left her, like, a $10 tip. But I know, like, me now being a server, I would have been pissed. Like, really? Yo, what's up, Suo? I think so. I mean, we're just kind of hanging out and talking. I've been enjoying it. I've never eaten sushi. Sushi's so good, especially homemade sushi. Homemade sushi is really easy to do, and I just love it lots. Yeah, I've never heard of Nando's, so I have no idea. I doubt it, though. Okay, so we have like, I'm only planning to stream for 2 hours today. We've went through 1 hour. So do you guys want to keep talking or do you guys want to play some games? I'll let you guys choose. Nando's a Portuguese food restaurant. I've never heard of it. So yeah, we definitely don't have that here. Nando's is a UK chicken restaurant. Oh. I'm okay with whatever. Talks? You want to talk? You want to do the Takis? The Takis? Ooh, Takis! I love Takis. Takis are so good. Takis are so fucking tasty, man. Wait, you guys have had Takis, right? Like the ones in the purple bag? Takis are yummy. I love Takis. I don't have them too often, but there was a period in time where I was downing those. Actually, when I used to work at the call center, that's when. When I used to work at the call center in the office, I would they'd be 10 pesos per bag, and I'd get 4 bags and just down them during lunch. They're spicy. I don't even know how to the best way I could explain it is spicy chips. But they're a really popular brand here in Mexico. Though, just gonna give you an idea how spicy they are though, potentially. It depends which ones you order or which ones you get because there's different ones. There's yellow Takis, purple Takis. There was a blue Takis that were putting people in the hospital. So I'm pretty sure they got rid of those. But yeah. They're kind of like Doritos, but think more in a stick form. Kind of think of it let's put it this way. If you take a Dorito and wrap it around each other to make it like a burrito, like that, but tiny. Chips with a good, yeah, basically what Art said. They're like flaming hot Cheetos. I don't think the flaming hot Cheetos are that spicy though. For me, for example, I've eaten flaming hot Cheetos, they do nothing to me. I've gone through bags of them before and they do nothing to me. While Takis, by the second or third bag, I'm and I'm really getting to me. I don't know what a woos is. Oh wait, what? What the fuck were you in here? Oh, I have a pupper on my bed. I didn't realize she was in here. Can you pan? Shut the. Okay, fuck you guys. Okay, fuck. You guys are fucking stupid. You guys are all fucking stupid. I hope you know that. I hope you realize that. You guys are fucking stupid. Do that. Shut the fuck. I'm gonna pimp slap every single one of you. You guys are fucking stupid. Oh my god, I almost called 911. Oops. I was messing around with I was holding my phone when we were talking, and I somehow almost called 911. That'd be really awkward. Oops. Pant redeem when? Never. Never. Okay, we can make a pant redeem. We'll make it 50K. Can you ask them for some Takis? I mean, I don't even have Takis, and even if I wanted to, I would have to go to the corner store, and the closest corner store to me is a 15-minute drive. I just got out of the shower. We're talking about Takis. You guys are crazy. Dun 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 dun. Like a dog. Oh, shut the fuck up. I was talking about eating Takis. Oh, it's on my order. I have enough for a new lore. That's crazy. Taki these nuts across your face. Ninja dog, Agi or I have no idea what that means, Big Wolf. All right, what do you want to put for your new lore? Let's play some Wi-Fi. We'll put string beats. Ba-da-da. Toddy will pant the Takis. Alright, let me add that as a lore. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Helsing's on the job. Have you ever played Honkai Star Rail? I have not. But it doesn't really seem like my cup of tea, to be honest. I've seen gameplay of it. I really like the characters, but kind of same with like Genshin. I like the characters, but I'm not crazy about the gameplay. Yo, what's up, Mr. Shadows? That's crazy. You guys are so stupid. Yeah, we have a bunch of lore. That's crazy. Okay, I am not 4'7". I am 5'7". Thank you very much. Silly contrast the background. It does a little bit, right? When there will never be a cum stream, Kiwi or Pocket, whichever. There will cum stream is not a thing. It will never become a thing. What about nope, no milking stream either. That will never be a thing either. I know is unable not to be a brat. That is wise. Is a clumsy muppet. I will okay. I could be slightly accident prone at times is all. Alright. And like I don't know, I bruise easily. I wake up like actually today I woke up with a bruise on my like hand for some reason. I'm not sure why it's there, but it is. Thank you. I'm actually fine. Nope, that is not false. Nope. Dottie is in fact 5'7". All lore that Dottie makes is null and void. Incorrect. That's also if the lore is lying, that must be a lie, right? Nope, no 4'7". Nope. No. I know that okay, that clip is taken out of context and you fucking know it, you little shitter. That's actually crazy. It is taken out of context. Cassidy reference from League of Legends? Nope. I don't actually know who Cassidy is. Well, I know who Cassidy is, but I don't know their lore. Nope, I was not. Nope. I literally measured myself the other day. What's the context of feed? Well, I don't remember. It's just not the context. That is a feed for the Zaza. What is Zaza? I forgot what that is. Zaza. That's a funny word. That's propaganda. Zaza's Takis, is that what that is? There's the pupper. I think the pupper wants to leave the room. Wait, why didn't lore 28 go off? Huh. Okay, I'm coming. Let me go open the door for you. 1 second. How about you grow some opposable thumbs so you can open the door by yourself? God damn it. Oh. All right. 69, no quote found. Is the command getting spammed too much? Is that what happened? Lord 2019 is gospel. I'm not 47, I refuse. At Five Guys, at fucking Five Guys, the restaurant, okay? It's a great hamburger restaurant. Yo, what's up, Anton? Where are you? I don't know. Where are you? A safe space. Is it a safe space? Is that how it works? It's like you cite the sacred literature. The sacred scripture. The sacred scripture of the Imperium. The call is making a comeback. Oh, I forgot about the call. I forgot that was a thing. Poor dog. Well, she loves my room for some... Yeah, no, she loves my room. Because even when I'm not around, she just always wants to be in my room for some reason. And, like, she, like, will scratch at the door until someone either lets her in or lets her out. He's just a little... Shut your bitch ass up before I pimp slap you. You bozo. I can't wait for Space Marine 2, Space Marine 2, Space Marine 2. I can't wait for Space Marine 2, Space Marine 2, Space Marine 2. We purge the Xeno, the heretic alien. But I love the Tau though, except the Tau. The Tau are chill. I like the Tau. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I've never played. Well, I was planning to, dude. I don't know why Space Marine 1 is as expensive as the Space Marine 2. I don't know why it's still that expensive. Because I've been wanting to play it on stream, but I've been waiting for it to discount. But at this point, I might as well just get Space Marine 2. There's no point getting Space Marine 1. Dawn of War Stream 1. I do have Dawn of War, actually. I got it from a friend a while back, and we just have, I never got the chance to play it. The thing is, I love RTS games, but like the learning curve for them is so steep sometimes. The one game I have played on stream before was 40k Gladius, which is like Civilization, but 40k. It's great. I love it. It's really kind of easy to pick up, but there is a bit of a steep learning curve to it. Minifig painting stream 1? I wouldn't actually mind doing that. I gave it to I don't know where my dad put it. I'm gonna have to ask for it back because my dad asked like, oh, can you mind if I paint the rest of it during stream? This is a problem with him. He says these things, but he never actually does it. And then he loses it. And then when you accuse him of him losing it, he gets mad at you. So I'm gonna I should probably ask for it back. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. My cat used to be the same, I miss her. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Another really fun game I've played before on stream is 40k Bolt Gun. I never finished that one though. What, Dawn of War, Nova? Yo, what's up, Frugals? Oh, guess what? What's up? Tell me, what's up? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yo, Mio, hello. I mean, it's RTS in general. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, RTS games just have a bit of a learning curve to it. You got a mocha pot to make, dude. You're doing great. You're doing great. Okay. You can never go wrong with espresso. I don't have espresso too often because I prefer like downing coffee, and you know it equals to the same amount. You know. Total War Warhammer 3. Well, that's one of them. I've never played it, but I've heard good things about it. There's also a space one too. That one looks really cool. Also, too, I just don't have enough time to learn some games, to be honest. Like, games with like a really steep learning curve, I just don't have time, which makes me sad. Because then I'm like, oh no, come back. Oh no. There you go. My bunny stickers fell on the ground. You take a shot of espresso. I just prefer, like, I don't like taking shots of anything though, to be honest. And then you put it in coffee? I mean, why do that when I could just have coffee? Explain the reasoning. Do explain. Oh, I guess I also just reached 13,000 subscribers on YouTube. Let's go! 13,000 subs! And boom, coffee? I don't think that's how it works. The rope bunny stickers, yeah. And then the ball gag, what's it called? The ball gag teddy bear. I do really love these stickers, I'll be honest. I really, really like them. Obviously, I don't have them everywhere. Like the other day when some of my family came over, I removed the stickers because they might actually know what's up because they're around my age, some of my cousins, so I'm like, they might know what this means, so I'm just gonna go ahead and remove it. For Hearts of Iron 4, there's a little pony that has a 40k path called the Emperor of Griffin Kind. That sounds cool. I fucking love mods, man. Mods are so good. The doggo? Yeah, the doggo's pretty legit. Regular coffee drip is kind of iffy, but it's large, yeah. Well, I don't like... The thing is, I like drinking large amounts of it. I don't like taking shots of one thing. I like to enjoy it, right? When I drink coffee, I actually do enjoy drinking coffee. It is a bit of an acquired taste, because when I used to work at the coffee shop or bagel shop, I used to do like... I would always do like small coffee. I'd put like maybe 3 to 5 sugars, and then some milk. But now I just drink it black. Which I kind of get now too, because I remember there used to be a regular. He would get an extra large coffee, French vanilla, just black. And I'd always have it ready for him because he'd always come at 12. He'd always come at the same time. And like, I'm like, dude, how do you drink this? Just black. And he's like, it's just an acquired taste, man. And I'm like, okay, if you say so, but you know, I'll see it tomorrow. And now I get it. I get it now. Oh, Plazzy, yeah. I saw actually a TikTok on that. That looks fucking legit. That looks pretty fucking legit. There's also another mod for Game of Thrones too with, what is it called? It's Bannerlords. That's what it is, Bannerlords. Also have special, we have the special rope. The special rope. Not the sticker, I know, right, Big Wolf? For rope bunnies. I mean, Shibari in itself isn't inherently sexual, right? Shibari is like just an act of roleplay. Skyrim mod? Ooh, Skyrim mod. Well, I'm pretty sure there's already been a Skyrim mod. The thing is, it's not the greatest quality though. So hopefully it's gonna be a better quality than the other one. Because there's a Skyrim mod for Game of Thrones that just changes the textures to like Game of Thrones stuff. Elder Kings 2. I'm gonna have to look that. Is it on Nexus? Because now you got me curious. I think one of my favorite pastimes is modding Skyrim and then playing it for like 2 hours and never touching it again. It's great. Wait, it's on Steam. Wait, this is a mod for Skyrim? Eldor Kings 2. Oh, but you just said it a Skyrim mod though. Which one's a Skyrim mod? I don't play Crusader's King. Well, you're used to roleplay at least. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I can't really say I've had too much experience with like rope play itself, but it sounds fun, and I'm always willing to try at least something once. Unless it's something like outrageous, like if you ask me to jump off like a skyscraper with like a parachute, I'll probably say no to that. That's not really my cup of tea. But yeah, I'll usually try everything at least once. You can pull on a kid's cheeks in game. Dude, I love modding Skyrim. Right now, I have a save file with like 4,000 mods in it, and like I just love making them work well. The only issue now though is ever since I've upgraded to a 2K monitor or 1440p monitor, I haven't really been able to play it because it's just too taxing with all the textures. So for me to play that now, I would have to upgrade my GPU, and well, why fix something that's not broken? There's not really a need for me to upgrade my GPU when I'm not really having issues, you know? Yeah, I've heard the London mod. I've never played Fallout, but I've heard the London mod is really, really good. I've heard really good things about that. To the Warring States period, just wow. E Big Wolf. How dare you yawn in the middle of my yawn? Well, my yawn's superior. I'm a little bit sleepy. We might actually end up ending stream a little bit earlier than 2 hours. I'm just really tired, man. I'll be honest. Just all the work that kind of got loaded onto me yesterday just kind of tired me out. Either Fallout 3 or New Vegas if you get the chance. I'll keep that in mind. Well, I struggle with games though. I struggle with old games. I struggle with games that have like really old textures, man. I don't know why. I just really struggle with that. When games are like certain like too old for me, they just like I just have a hard time enjoying them. Add over mods, all stupid mods. I've seen, you know, if you've seen the Thomas the Train Engine mod for Skyrim, that was really funny. New Vegas is the go. Do you know if there's like any updated texture mods? You can. Okay, bet. I'll keep that in mind then. I actually use a bunch. Okay, I'll keep that in mind then. Because that's like the issue that I originally had with Skyrim 2 was that like... Yeah, no, that was just the issue I had with Skyrim 2 with like the textures are they're too outdated for me. I just have a hard time enjoying the game. So I updated all the textures on Skyrim to 2K textures. Which ironically now I can't actually play it because my PC can't or my graphics card can't handle that because I don't have enough VRAM. To play the build that I have, I probably need around 16 gigabytes of VRAM. Yo, Hot Boy Don Milk, thank you for the follow. Interesting name, my dude. No worries. I have plenty of experience with modding Hydra, so I can do that pretty easily, to be honest. Well, that's if I get New Vegas too, because there's a lot of games coming out next month that I look forward to. So I don't even know if I'll be able to play it. Is actually when this time EP boy. Dude, I'm always tired, man. I could always go for a nap. I remember back in like high school, I used to like take naps constantly, like everywhere. I would nap in class. I would just nap everywhere I could. Your yawn is far cuter than my deep yawn. Fair, fair. You would like New Vegas because you think about the world a lot and a lot of morality and philosophy too. Yeah, I know there's like a lot of morality in like Fallout games in general. How about you mod my balls? Sure, I'll mod them getting squished by a dragon. How does that sound? Love finding kitties to follow. Yo, thank you that. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the stream. I hope you wait. Did you find me off Twitch just like that, or are you from my YouTube channel? Have you ever learned how to code? Kind of. I did teach myself how to code, but I wouldn't say that I'm like amazing or great at it. I know very basic stuff on how to code. Because I do enjoy that, but it's just very time consuming. And like even now I have less time. So like I couldn't find a way to fit that in now even if I wanted to. Makes you feel like a mailman. Interesting. I love this. You know, one of my favorite things with Skyrim 2 was like businesses. The business mod. There's a mod like you could set up. There is a mod you could set up where basically you own businesses and you can like basically kind of like a stock market thing. That was really fun to do for a while. Python. That's the one I really was into for a bit. Purely through Twitch? Oh, nice. Well, if you like Femboy ASMR or enjoy dancing videos, well, I don't have a lot of dancing videos. I only have 2, and they were for subathon goals. But if you like that, I do have a YouTube channel. Let me do exclamation. Oh, never mind. Twin Cuddler beat me to it. Thank you, Twin Cuddler. But I do have a YouTube. If you enjoy that stuff, hit that sub button. Or if you like tummy pics, go on my Twitter. You literally play as a mailman, that's your character. Wait, really? That's what your character is? You're a mailman? Okay, that's pretty fucking hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Twitter has tummy pics. That has a couple tummy pics. I'm looking at and enjoying playing games and shows. I mean, I want to say that's an old thing. I just can't, I don't know why, but like, for me, when games look fuzzy or like old textures, they're just really hard on my eyes. It almost feels like I'm squinting the entire time. Your character's called the Carrier? Oh, that's really funny. I thought you guys were memeing. Yeah, it's just fun to have a business. You know what I used to really... So, there was an MMO that I used to play called Elder Scrolls Online. And God, I fucking love that game because I had a monopoly on an item. Because, like, so, in that game, really, there was, like, either you were a PvPer or a PvEer. Like, there's no in between. You're just, like, one. Right? And the thing is that like since PvEers didn't crack with the PvP or vice versa, there's an item that would be really good for PvE that you could only get through PvPing, but since none of the PvPers cared for that item, they would never do anything with it. Except me. I would like play all day just invading castles, PvP and stuff, and then I would go get my you'd get these points, alliance points I think they were called. And then I'd buy that item, I'd buy like 10 of them, and then I would sell like, I don't know, I was like selling them for like 80k each. And I would make so much money off that. ESO smithing was fun, it was. I loved ESO. I think that's like one of the few games I easily have over 1,000 hours in. Cause I know on PS4, I would play until like 4 or 5 a.m. every night. Cause like we would go in like squads of 20, just like invading castles and stuff or defending stuff. It was so fun. Got to be caught up in local politics. That makes sense. It also has thigh pics if you go deep. Oh yeah, I forgot I have thigh high pics. Those are some old pictures. Da 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 da. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. How have I never seen them? I don't know. I don't know how you haven't. I don't even know I had them, to be honest. I kind of forgot about them. They were really bad quality though. That's when I had like my shitty phone. The Elvis. Wait, there's Elvis people. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Die highs. Yeah, on my Twitter, I guess. I know, right? You can make your yours look like that too. That is a cool name. I love the All Hell King Baby. What's King? Is that also? Make a man go wild. Do they? I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I thought the quality of the picture was pretty bad, in my opinion. Where everyone is Elvis? Okay, that's kind of legit though, actually. That's pretty fucking cool. Now you make me curious. I kind of want to look it up on Steam now, see how much it is. Well, no, I shouldn't. Because even if I wanted it, I wouldn't buy it right now just because, like I said, there's a lot of games I currently have that I haven't even touched. Oh, just the building? No, don't buy it for me. Don't buy it for me because like I said, even if I wanted to play it, I just don't have time. There's a lot of other games I need to touch. Why did I say touch? That's so fucking weird. That I need to play. Not to mention there's games that I want to play coming out next month. So like Space Marine 2, like that, I'm gonna be playing that 100%. So yeah, I wouldn't have time for a game like that even if I wanted to. Molesting games, I know, right? On how to teleport? Like, in real life? Technically, it's possible. Hey, Dottie. 368? You mean Xbox? Or do you mean, like, Division? Is that what you mean? Division? Well, I'm gonna assume you mean Division. 360 divided by 8 is 45. How's your stream? It's been good. Today's been a chill day, to be honest. Nothing too crazy. I was planning to play The Witcher, but we just ended up talking the entire time, and I don't know. I'm enjoying it. Yo, what's up, Ajarni? Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's anything too crazy. I'm gonna sleep. Bye, Zenas. Have a good one, my dude. I hope you sleep well. Does it have a range, bro? I mean, does it have a range? I mean, probably. Because, like, technically speaking, the way you would teleport is we break you down at, it's actually very, very much like they show or depict in, what's it called? Sky Trek? No. Space Trek? What the fuck is the name of that show? Or that franchise? Bro, why is my brain forgetting? I mean, I never was into this, so I guess maybe that's why, but like, yeah, Star Trek, there you go, Star Trek, yeah. I was never into it, but I remember watching a video on a scientist basically explaining how like that type of teleportation is very realistic, but then that would be very much the philosophy of like the Greek ship, right? Like, is it technically the same person? If we break you down at an atom level and then build you up again with atoms to the same exact thing, like, is that the same person, you know? Just hanging out is fun. I agree. That's why I tend to lurk a lot in like people's streams sometimes. I just enjoy the atmosphere. Make a dude, Spaceballs was oh my god, that was Spaceballs was build diff. Oh yeah, I already saw you liked my one of my old my Twitter post art. Don't lie to me. Oh, and the raccoon. I just saw the raccoon too. How come I haven't seen it? Yeah, oh my god, that's such an old picture. That's when I had a really shitty phone. That shirt got ruined. That was one of my favorite shirts. So sad that shirt got ruined. Yeah, I have to find an ender portal. Oh yeah, true, an ender pearl, yeah. Ah yes, quantum physics at its finest. Very much so. You think you just fell out of bed? Dude, sleeping can be like, when you're like half awake, the shit can be really trippy sometimes. You never knew I had a Twitter? Yeah, I have a Twitter. I don't use it that often, to be honest. I just repost art that I think that I just like. How did it get ruined? I'm not sure. It just did. Like, it has like all these black spotches all over it, and I just have never been able to get it out. And it's one of my favorite, well, was one of my favorite shirts, and I just kind of gave up on it. I'm like, I don't know what else to do for it to this. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Haven't you one of your shirts? Yeah, man, it's rough. Bye, Mio. Have a good one. Like a pen? No. Like, I'm not sure. I'm convinced it came from, what stained it was the soap. I'm pretty convinced that's what stained it. But no, with no pen, it was just like, I just had these, and like this happens with my other stuff too sometimes. I just get random black smoshes. I'm like, what the fuck? So that I kind of switched soap. I'm hoping that will kind of fix it. Dye? No, it wasn't dye. I just honestly no idea. I just really have no idea. I'm like convinced it was my soap. And that's what I was convinced it was. Nah, I'm pretty convinced it was the soap. I want to say it was the washing machine because it wasn't guaranteed every single time. It was only, I kind of figured out that over time that it was only when I would pour the soap directly onto the clothes, right? That's when it would happen. So I kind of learned not to do that, but I also learned not to use that soap brand ever again. At least that's, I think, was the issue. Kind of crazy. Yeah, no, literally be like that. Elevators equals teleporters? That is true, Bajarni, actually. That is kind of true. I'm actually really hungry too, so I usually wait to eat until 4, but I might just go eat right after, like, after we end stream here. Oh, and my new video comes out in 15 minutes also. Oh wait, speaking of, I see on Reddit, Fallout London's developers plan to launch an indie studio have become the fastest redeemed game on GOG ever. Oh God. Who declares Mpox outbreak of global health emergency? Yo, thank you. Thank you for the YouTube, Helly. Flowers for the beautiful song. I appreciate that, Kiwi. Yeah, it's a Yandere video. In the past, a lot of people have asked for Yandere videos, so I'm like, oh, let me give this another shot. I know, I saw that. Dude, I'm so happy that Tango Gameworks got saved. Microsoft is a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Like, they're a piece of shit for doing that to them. Especially after they bought them. And then, like, we're going to close them right away. Like, nah, fuck them. And literally a year prior, too, I don't know, whoever it was, like, I think it was, like, a studio dev, or, like, one of the heads of of Microsoft was like, it's really important we have, like, teams like this. We have teams like this who can develop games like this, and that's just how much we value this studio. A year later, literally cancel it. Microsoft are, yeah, dude, they really are. Have, oh, yeah, I really, yeah, they really have. That pisses me off so much. Halo 2, I actually really like the Halo campaign. The multiplayer was rough. The multiplayer I did not enjoy. That campaign, I think it's in the right direction. I actually really enjoyed the campaign. I think there are slight tweaks they could do with the campaign and it would be a lot better. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I've only played the campaign was really good. I wouldn't say it was like amazing, but it was good. I really enjoyed the campaign, and I think the campaign, at least campaign-wise, in the right direction. The PvP was not so great, or the multiplayer I did not enjoy. Titanfall 2 campaign. I love the Titanfall 2 campaign. I'm still waiting on Titanfall 3, but we have Apex Legends. Yay! One day we'll get Titanfall 3, man. One day. Fallout London? I thought it was just a mod. It is a mod, but it's basically the equivalent to a whole game. And because of the success they've had with it, the developers of that mod are going to start an indie studio. But yeah, I thought the campaign of Infinite was really good, personally. Well, it was good. I wouldn't say it was really good, but it was good. I enjoyed it. One day we're... Dude, I love Titanfall 2, man. I got it the day it came out over Battlefield 1. And, like... Dude, I fucking hate the EA person who said that, like, oh, don't worry. He said to the investors, like, don't worry, like, we're not expecting them to cannibalize each other. And that's exactly what fucking happened, man. Titanfall 2 deserves so much fucking love, and it didn't get any of that because fucking EA execs and them being fucking stupid, fucking brain dead individuals. God, I hate fucking EA so fucking much. Welcome to my TED Talk. There you go, that's what I was gonna say. And then there's that, oh my God, don't even get me started with the Halo show, man. That Halo show is fucking atrocious. I hate these fucking writers who get in here and they're like, I'm gonna do better than the original Bugs. And then they fucking have Master Chief have fucking sex with a fucking alien. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, whatever. I can get over maybe taking off the helmet. Like, whatever. Sure. Like, is it right? No. Because it makes no fucking sense. But you know, fine. But then you just keep shitting on the fucking lore and stories. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I hate you writers. You guys fucking suck. The only thing was good was the combat scenes of the Halo show. The combat scenes were really good and were actually very lore accurate. Everything else, I hated it. Disgusting. They literally actually got the Speaker of the House and you could to voice the... Oh, really? I didn't know that, Hydra. That's actually kind of cool. Someone may be a pip... Yeah, maybe just a slight passionate, you know? The same issue, dude. Bungie too. Did you see the Bungie CEO or whatever, the head dude? He's like, oh, you guys want to look at my cars? Look how many cars I fucking bought. And then like laid off a bunch of employees. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. And the thing that pisses me off too is like how you can't really develop a character. They always have their helmet. What the fuck was the Mandalorian about? This guy didn't take off his helmet for like 3 seasons. What the fuck are you talking about? He was a great character. Fucking A, man. I fucking hate these writers, dude. I don't, whoever like these companies like execs, like I hate these people. I hate these people. I hate it. Master Cheeks, oh dude, yeah, seriously too. That's another pet peeve. Yeah, it really was. Mandalorian was fucking great. It was a better version of the Master Chief. Yeah, dude, I think what we gotta do, we gotta have someone really passionate. You know who actually said that they had interest in developing a movie for it? Was the guy from Inception. I forgot his name. The guy who, what the fuck was his name? Yeah, literally, no, it's fucking, I hate these people. Christopher Nolan? Yeah, Christopher Nolan. He said he had an interest in that. And if Christopher Nolan, I might have more trust there. Someone who takes lead in this, they need to actually respect the actual lore. Same with the fucking Witcher. Season 1 of The Witcher was good. Was really good. I loved it. Then they started changing the story, and it's like everything went down the drain. Like, what the fuck am I, what is this? Well, I audibly gasped when the Jin had his helmet off. It was like something private that I shouldn't have seen. Exactly. It's like same that the Mandalorian fell off. Last season wasn't that bad. And Boba Fett was pretty good. I think the problem is not that it's falling off per se, because those shows were actually pretty decent. It's just there's so much to watch now. I have a hard time keeping up with all the shit that keeps coming out, because there's just so much of it. And the Acolyte was fucking trash. Fucking trash. The combat scene or the choreography for the fighting was actually pretty decent. The story-wise though, that fucking sucked. It's atrocious. Again, they don't respect the lore. Same with Game of Thrones. Well, Game of Thrones, I'll be honest, I don't know what they could have done there, to be honest, because like after season 5, there was no update on the book, so they couldn't really follow the book. Though I feel like in hindsight, the only criticism I could give, or the benefit of the doubt, like they should have they should have stretched it out over a couple more seasons. That's the only criticism, because at that point they were kind of left alone in the boat, you know. It was Jack Black and Liz. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah. From practice, now my body hurts and I'm cold. Make sure you take a shower. Take a shower, figure skater. Make sure to, yeah, I would agree, take it easy. Steve Buchanan? Buscemi? I don't know who that is. Dude, Game of Thrones is such a tragedy, man. That's the only criticism. Like, yeah, you had nothing else to work with, I get it, the book wasn't finished, but like, you could have done some smarter moves. Like, you should have stretched it over like 3 more seasons to be safe, and it would have been like great. But you try to fit everything into one season, that just made no sense. That's the only criticism I can give them. Like, that just, yeah. Because of that, they just forced so many things that made no sense. Oh yeah, I did see that, Plazia. The new one, I've been watching House of the Dragon. The House of the Dragon is really good. I really enjoy that. Season 2 finale was kind of meh, but I think that was just the fault of pacing, in my opinion, because they made it sound like it was going to be like this huge, intense final episode of the season, but it was very like opposite. It was like the build-up for season 3 episode 1 is really what it was, and people were kind of upset at that. So ended so bad. Yeah, seriously though, that bruh. Yeah, dude, that's fucking wild to me. It's fucking wild. Fucking writers, man. I hate people like that. It's just like, please, just respect it. Just respect the canon. Respect the story. That's all I'm asking. Like at this point, you'll be better known for respecting the canon than not. Because the moment you move away from the canon, people are just gonna hate you. Doesn't matter if it's good or not, people are just gonna hate you. Who are so desperate to make their mark by doing their own thing that they don't even realize the opposite can happen. Literally. Well, yeah. I mean, once you fuck up these huge like deals, I feel like you're basically blacklisted at that point. Well, at this point, like all we want, like as a viewer, is someone just follows the canon well. That's all we care about. And if you do that well, you're gonna get so much acclaim. Look at Castlevania. Look at fucking Castlevania, right? They did a phenomenal job with Castlevania, and look how much praise that show's gotten. Right? Or like Sonic. That was another one too. Sonic did it. Oh, he's fucking so good. Or Pikachu. Detective Pikachu. That one was really good too. It's Castlevania was so fucking good, man. So what you got planned for dinner? I have no idea. I'll figure that out here in a second after we're done with the stream. Dude, oh my god, Promised Neverland, dude. Oh, dude, that one actually, I think it caused me the most heartbreak, Hydra. Honestly, the director, the person who did that was like, they're a piece of shit. So, for those who might not know, Promised Neverland is an anime. Season 1 was amazing. They did a phenomenal job with season 1. Season 2, they tried to fit basically maybe about 6 seasons into one season, and you can only guess how that ended. Zeppo! But you can guess how that ended. It was, oh my god, it was horrible. And like that was considered like probably one of the best stories I've ever read. Zeppo, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted sub. 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 And yeah, another point too, Hydra, is the final episode of season 2, or the final season, it was literally just a PowerPoint presentation. Literally, that's what it was. It was so fucking bad. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. It also actually just made me realize that we're about into 2 hours now. So I guess it's probably a good time to end stream. So I will see you guys until next time. Don't forget about today's video. Literally coming out in probably about a minute, or coming out right now. So you guys should go watch that and like it. It's the Andre Dadi. Go enjoy me being like slightly unhinged. You'll probably enjoy it, I think, maybe. But I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you guys later. We'll be back on Friday, new video. We got stream, we'll be playing games, and until next time, so I will see you guys. Goodbye, farewell, until next time, goodbye.